Notification up and running, y'all. If you guys have not already bookmarked this notification, make sure you do that because you never know what I'm going to be doing, when I'm going to be doing it, y'all. So, bookmarking that notification is just another way to uh, get notifications that I'm going live. I'm doing all the things. Good morning, Jen. How are you? And let's see. Uh, we got Kat and Sylvia in here. Welcome, welcome, you guys. Good morning. So it's morning here. I gotta look at the clock. I mean, it's probably, maybe afternoon or getting there for some of y'all. I'm on the Pacific coast. So it's morning here, y'all. It's morning here. But welcome in. I appreciate you guys being here, joining me for this wonderful train we're going to do today, you guys. Um, this is a weekend train, and today's the first day, which is pretty exciting. I like being first and sharing all the goods, you guys. I have created some new prints for today. I'm going to do a little make and take project kind of thing, a little demo. And yeah, I hope you guys love what you're seeing. And well, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate you buying out of the bin. You guys are awesome. Um, so Oh, I'm getting a notification, y'all. So yeah, you guys, bookmark that notification down there. We're just waiting for the raid to come on over, and then I'm gonna start sharing with you guys all the things. This is a Wonderland themed train, and you know, when we think of Wonderland, we automatically think of um Alice, right? We think of Alice and the train conductor. She was, kind of me and her kind of talked a little bit back and forth, and she says it's supposed to be more than just Alice, though. It's all the things. And so I had to think outside the box, y'all. I had to think outside the box. So I brought you a little bit of everything. Even a little made up world, y'all. I made up my own little world and created things for that and bringing it to you. And you guys, there's my mod, Little Miss Crafty, you guys. And give her a follow. If you aren't already following Little Miss Crafty, you definitely want to do that. She's a load of fun, and she's not on this train, but she does make incredible things, you guys. Incredible things. So, we're just waiting for that raid to come on over, and we're going to get started. But you guys, we do have a little bit of Alice in here. We have fairies. We have woodland creatures and all the things, you guys. We have nymphs. You guys, I was like, I don't even know how to say that word. And I wanted to make sure I was saying it right. So my son, who is really into folklore and mythical creatures and all of that. So you guys, there's the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I was just talking about my son who is into, um, you know, Wonderland-ish type stuff. And I had to ask him how to say a nymph because I wanted to make sure I said it right for y'all. Hi, guys. I'm Jen with Four Hearts ABCs. You are here on the Weekend Wonderland Raid Train. And you guys, I am so excited about today and what I have for you guys. I was talking to our wonderful train hostess, which I want to thank for inviting me on this train and, working so hard to try to wrangle all of us creative crazies. Um but I was talking to her about what was expected for the train. Is it Alice, And she says, "Well, yes, but no." We kind of talked about it a little bit. So, I tried really hard to expand past Alice in Wonderland, even though we do love our Alice in Wonderland, y'all. And I tried to go into other things, Narnia type things, and Fairyland, and all the things, you guys. So, a huge thank you to Sandra's Flea, or Fee, sorry, honey, Creations, you guys, for bringing over her friends. She had the cutest Alice in Wonderland kits, you guys. Really creative. So if you guys missed her show and you're not following her, give her a follow because yeah, it was pretty dang good, you guys. Pretty dang good. Okay, so let's jump in. Let's get started. What I'm gonna do is I do have a kit in here that, or a set of prints, I should say, that I did make specifically for this train. And so stinking funny because I was giving a sneak peek the other day and somebody wanted all of them. So I made it into a mega bundle. So you'll see in there, there's a mega bundle that we're going to run. But I thought it would be good, you guys, to sell these items, these prints um, as a one-off, like a claim system. So my prints are $2 a print. And what I'll be doing is showing you the print and then I'll run. And if you guys want it, just swipe, but don't bid against each other because, you know, I can print as many as I need to. And there isn't anything here that is a get it now or don't get it at all kind of a thing, okay? So, sip of my coffee and let's get it started, you guys, okay? So here we go. I do buy 5 get 1 free um on my print claims. So if you guys buy 5, I will get you something that looks like it goes with your set for free, or something along those lines. Okay, I'm gonna break this down, you guys. We're gonna go quick on these, okay? Because we don't want to be here for forever. And again, don't bid against each other, okay? Because I got plenty. But here, look, this is the bingo cards, you guys. So we've got fall fairy bingo cards. You get 4 to this set. Um, and then I have another sheet that has 4 different ones. So if you guys, we all love bingo, right? I'm starting it right now. If you want it, just swipe and then I will make sure that you get this one. Thank you for looking at that. And here we go. Here is the next one. This is another fall fairy bingo card set. And so here we go. We're going to run that again. And if you want it, claim it. There we go. Thank you so much. Betsy's. Thank you. And that was your first purchase with us. We're so lucky to have you here. You guys drop your favorite emoji for our new friend. And let me get my pencil working. There we go. Do you want me to rerun the other one too? You guys let me know. But I'll run this one more time and see. Let's go again and see. There we go. So this one's running again. Again, the Fall Fairies bingo card. Thank you so much. I'm going to run that first one again, you guys, just in case someone missed it and they wanted to get this one. There we go. So that one's running. Bets is in on it. I know, aren't these so cute? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm going to run that just one more time. I just want to make sure. I don't want someone to miss out. Now, I might be on a little bit longer than an hour, you guys. So you guys, stick around. Stick around. There's lots to see. Okay, here we go. We've got some Alice, you guys. So here is my Alice. This is more along the lines of the normal story. So this one has tags. It's got tabs. It's got little word cluster strips here. So let's run this one. There you go. This one's running. Okay, thank you so much. Here's the next Alice. This one is the Fussy Cut Alice. So that's running. If anybody needs to claim this one, Fussy Cut Alice. Thank you so much. And here is the first of the Alice bingo cards. I just started creating yesterday, you guys. Well, some of this I did create a couple days ago, but started creating yesterday with these Alice and just kept going and going and going. It was just so much fun. Thank you so much for looking at that one. And here is the next one for Alice. We all love our bingo cards, right? So why not an Alice in Wonderland bingo card? Bets is in on that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you want me to run that other one, Bets. I just want to make sure that you get what you're looking for. So here is let me get that running. Let me look and see. I think, yeah, they have different numbers on them, my friend. Yep, they do. They do. Bets is in on this one. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. I will share with you the next one. This is an Alice in Wonderland library card. Oh, I don't know if they're I don't know exactly. They're just bingo cards. This one's running, you guys, for the library card if anyone's interested in that. Thank you so much. Oh, for your grandkids to play. Yeah, it looks like they're like it's all the way they're supposed to be, honey. All the numbers look right for bingo. So, if you want me to rerun those, you let me know, Lisa. I would be happy to do that. Okay, here we go. This one, you guys, is Alice, and this is a fall themed Alice. And these are just journaling cards. Hello, Karen. I'm glad you're here. I am going to be running that set for you, my friend. Here we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. Okay, so this is a fall themed Alice journaling cards. Thank you so much. And then, you guys, you know what? I'm going to move this one aside. We're going to do this one later because that's more than just one. Okay, here we go. Now we're stepping away from Alice and we're doing some fall fairies. So you get two prints of the fall fairies together. And there we go. That one's running. Again, don't bid against each other because I can print as many as we need. Thank you so much for looking at that. Here's another fall fairy page, two prints. She's doing all the things, y'all. Whatever fairies do. Whatever fairies do. So I do have I have fairies in here. I have woodland creatures in here. Isn't it good, Little Miss Crafty? I know. I love her. She's so good. Thank you so much. Here is the next one. These are really fun to create with, or you could frame them. They're really mixed media art. So many good things you can do with these. Thank you so much. Look at this one. She's just so sweet. She's so sweet looking. So there is that one. And y'all, I would love it if you would you guys do me a favor? Hit that share button. Share out this show. Let people know that we're on. We're doing all the things fairy and Alice and Wonderland and creatures and all the things. I would appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Little close up of this fairy. She almost looks like she's got like a headdress on, right? Okay, starting her. She's running. I think we have just a couple more in this set. Well, I say a couple more. I'm looking and there's quite a bit in this set, y'all. Okay, we've got more in this set, but here we go. Here is this one. Again, this is kind of like that other one where she was twirling around and making all the things happen. And then after this, you guys, I have the nymphs coming up, which I had to ask my son who is into this kind of stuff. I had to ask him how you say that because I wanted to say it right. And yeah, all these Wonderland creatures, you guys, the fairies, the nymphs, all the things, guys, all the things. So good. Okay, thank you for looking at that one. Here's this one. She's all about the mushrooms, y'all. This is the mushroom fairy. That's what I'm gonna say, anyways. Here we go. That one is running. Okay. Thank you, thank you. This one's so sweet. Look, this one's got a deer. She's like fairy of the deers. Deers. Doesn't that sound weird? Like, how else would you say plural of deer? More than one. Deers. It just sounds weird, right? No? Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. And oh, we've hit the last of our fall fairies. I just love how their wings look like leaves. It's like they're fairies, but at the same time, they've just got such a unique look to them. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you guys, again, a huge thank you to Indie Flips. And also a big thank you to Kelly Girl 1125 because she is not a seller on this platform, you guys, but she mods these shows and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is a nymph, apparently, you guys. And she's pretty stinking cute. She is pretty stinking cute. You're welcome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. I'm going to run her. And again, I think these are like worthy of being framed. I think these are so pretty. So pretty. But, it's the season where we're thinking about things that are, you know, out of this world, supernatural, all the things. And I think these fit right in with that. So here we go. Running this one. Look at that. I don't know. I think I would walk down that path. I would just want to know what it leads to. Like, it looks like it's going to lead to something really good. Thank you. Thank you. Now, this one's really cool. Now, my son, he was looking at these and he was like, I don't know, Mom. And then he saw this one. He's like, oh, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of a nymph, Mom. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Well, there we go. Right? She's so good. So good. So this is Wonderland, y'all. We're wondering what in the world, what is going on with this. So that is, look at this one. This one's so pretty. I love the deer. Let's get that running. And then she's got the antlers as well. So good. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Welcome. And yes, you guys, please bookmark my upcoming shows. I would love that. I try to do as many of Indy's trains as I can. So I'm on a few more of her trains coming up, but I do a lot of everything. I'm all about, you know, dabbing my fingers in all the things because I don't like to be boxed in. Is anyone else like that? So we paper craft, we do upcycling, we do vintage decor, all the things, guys, all the things here. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're there. Oh, we're there, you guys. Okay. So here's this one. This is the last one of the nymph set that I made. There we go. Little woodland world. So good. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. This, you guys, is going to be the demo that I'm going to do here in just a minute. I want to find, it should just be right here. I was showing it the other day, and of course that means I misplaced it because that's what we do around here. But I made up my own world, you guys. So let me find it. It's here. Oh, there it is. I made up my own world, you guys. So I'm gonna pin the whole kit, and then let's see. Maybe I put it in the buy it now because that's something I would do. Let me find it. While I'm looking, y'all, double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Get the algorithm up. Hello, Bumblebee Corner. How are you, my friend? Let's find it. I just put it in here. Oh, wait, I did put it in the buy it now. Okay. So I'm going to pin this, and you can buy the whole set, or you can buy it in the claim. Okay. So I put the whole set up there. I am good, my friend, and yourself. I hope you're well. We're just doing Wonderland creative goodness here. So I'm gonna do a demo here in just a little bit. But this is okay, so you guys, this is Bramblewick, something like that, y'all. And it's a world that me and my AI assistant, it's a world we made up. You guys, I was like, okay, I want it to look like these three worlds combined. And I think it did a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. So again, we're gonna go back to the claim prints. So you can claim each sheet as, thank you for heating up the show. I appreciate you, my friend. We're going to go back to the claim sheets so you can claim them one at a time. But if you go into the bin, there are so many there's so many kits in there that you guys can get your hands on. So just know that that's something. Okay, here we go, you guys. So this is page, we're just gonna go through the pages, but I made it so that it looks like Fairyland, Narnia, Alice in Wonderland, all in one set, you guys, all in one set. So here we go. This one is the first one. It's got all the different elements that you would want and need. The fairies there, all the things. So I'm going to run this. And again, don't bid against each other because I can print as many as you need. There we go. So that one's running if anyone wants in on this one. Thank you so much. Oh, and some of them are double sided, you guys. I forgot to say that. So that way, if you have your tag cut out, there's something nice on the other side. So, okay, this one here, and that one has the back that looks like that. So let me. Sorry, y'all. This is kind of a weird angle to try to show things with, but here we go. So that one's starting and running if you guys are interested in that. We've got the tags, we've got the labels, we've got the flags, all the things, the little wax seals that were just on the last show, but she had the real thing, not the paper thing. So, okay, let me go down a little bit. I want to share with you guys the part that I thought was just really, really fun. Let me get these. Not that one, this one. This one was really fun to make, you guys. So here's the back side here. Okay, and then this side, I created a map of the Bramblewick world. Okay, so we created a map, and then this is just a little piece of pattern paper that you could use for whatever, but you get two sizes of the map on this one. So I'm going to put that up. It's a just, if you guys want it, just swipe and then I'll run it again. So I do my prints, my claim prints as buy. Thank you so much for looking. Buy 5, get 1. And so that is how I do those. I'm looking through because I don't want to keep showing the same things over and over and over again. I want to do something a little bit different as we go through. Okay, so this one, you guys, fussy cuts, little fairies, the little homes that are in the trees, you guys. How fun is that? Okay, here we go. Let's run that. All right, that one is running. Well, hello, Monster Mama. How are you today? Thank you guys for looking at that one. Okay, here we go. So this one, backed again with some woodland things. And I am good. I am good, my friend. A little tired this morning, but I got my coffee. Got up this morning at, I'm not a morning person, y'all. Is anybody else? I mean, Little Miss Crafty knows I'm not a morning person. So I got up this morning at 5 o'clock to feed the baby piglets, but there's the back on that one. So I'm a little tired this morning, but otherwise, yeah, I'm just not. Like, I've never been. And just a little closer up. Look at that frog, y'all. Look at him. He's so studious. Um, so yeah, we have 2 baby piglets, you guys, that we are bottle feeding. We've had them for about a month now. And their mom, we already had agreed to get them, 2 little girls. And then we got notification that their mom wasn't producing milk. So we got them at a week old, you guys. And we've been bottle feeding them, and we've never had pigs before. We just always wanted them. And so obviously we've never bottle fed piglets before. And it's a learning curve a little bit. I mean, not so bad, but my 17-year-old daughter, who wants to be a veterinarian, you guys, she's definitely learning what it's like um to care for a critter that you have to wake up at all times of the night to feed. So anyways, I took over the overnight feedings, and because she's a bit of a sound sleeper. And so yeah, but I can happily report, look at those fairies on there, so good. I can happily report, y'all, that as of last night, they are just about at the 7-pound mark. When we got them, they were just at a little bit over a pound. So they're growing. They're getting there. So here's this one, you guys, and again, I have the whole set. If you want the whole set of these, I have them in the bin as a mega set. I know my friend Karen was asking and saying that she wanted them all. So I put them into a mega set. And thank you for looking at these. And these are all 100% original because, I created this world. There's the back there. I created this world, so you'll never find another like it. There we go. That's running right now, you guys. And then once I get finished sharing this one with you guys, I am going to do that demo for you and share with you that kit. And then, you guys, depending on how much time we have, we could dive into some other things that might not necessarily be Wonderland, but could be fun to look at. So, this one's the mushroom houses and all that fun jazz. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. You know what? Let's do a giveaway. Let's do it. I'm just going to send you guys something fun and paper ephemera-ish, and so you'll get something fun that's fairylandish in the mail from me. So enter that giveaway, y'all. Get in the giveaway. Okay, I'm going to start this auction again. This is for this current sheet right here that we're running. It's got the tab. Look at that otter. Look at him. Oh, well, if I get him in the frame, y'all. Oh, I love the fairy with the deer and oh my goodness. So much goodness here, you guys. So much goodness. Okay. Let's do a fussy cut one. Here we go. Here's a fussy cut. Yes, get in the gibby. Okay, these are some smaller fussy cuts, but you got your little tabby things down here. Just adding all the elements of Wonderland together. The fairyland, my goodness, the Alice in Wonderland together with Narnia, just trying to create something a little special, a little unique, you guys. Okay, this one, this was a lot of fun. I told the assistant, I said, I want a sign for this little town we've created in this world we've created. So you've got the town sign, you've got the signs that tell you which way to go. Here you've got all the different neighborhoods where all of these creatures would live together in harmony in Wonderland. Here we go. This one's going to run. All right, that one's running, you guys. So this is, the one for the signs and which direction do you go? Y'all, one of these days, I might actually have grandchildren. My children are not dating, which, okay, poor me. But one of these days, when I finally might get grandchildren, I have an idea to create, like, I have an area we live up in the woods, you guys, and I have an area that I picked out for a playground to go. And I thought, oh, how fun would it be to have a sign, like that one, and it points all different directions, this way to Narnia, this way to Wonderland, this way to um the hollow, all the things, you guys, all the things. I think that would be so much fun. So one of these days. Okay, you guys, look at this. You could create a gallery wall of all the characters, all the creatures. Or how cute would these be for magnets, you guys? These would make the cutest magnets. So there you go. They all had to get their picture taken, and Maybe this is in the town hall and all the creatures of the land. Thank you so much, Bets. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Isn't that so much fun? I thought it was so much fun. Okay, I'm gonna run it again, you guys. I'm gonna run it again. I did one a oh my goodness, my mind is not working. I did a blood moon train, and um when I did that, you guys, I created, it was all about, the vampire world and that kind of thing. And I was like, how do you make this different? So I had it like, if a vampire was going to have a nightmare, what would it, what would be scary? And so we created a page like that. And then the vampire, if the vampire had um pets, what would the pets look like? Oh my gosh, it's just so much fun to try to think outside the box and, do something a little bit different. Okay, so this is like town square, y'all. Like, there's the little houses and villages and all the things. So this one is really fun. Here we go. But I tried to add to each sheet something that you could use on its own, or you could use them all together, but elements that you could use, the flags on them and all the things. And Lisa, congratulations, my friend. Thank you for entering the giveaway. That one's coming to you. I'm going to be giving you something fun in the mail. Okay, this one, you guys, this is just a sheet of um, different patterns. They would be the patterns that were on the back sides of the of some of the pages, and just things that you can make tags out of, you can cut snippets out of, you can do all the things that would coordinate with this set, because I like to have coordinating things, even though junk journaling is so fun because you can be eclectic and you can do all the things. I do like to have a really fun setup. So thank you so much for looking at that one. Oh, and that one did have, just so you know, that one did have a background to it. So, okay. Um, and this is the last one, you guys, the last one in this set. There's 19 pages all together. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely, my friend. Because I'm a scrapbooker at heart. That's where I started my paper crafting journey. Actually, that's where I started my business, is in the paper crafting world, and in scrapbooking. And I like a good coordinating situation going on. I mean, it just makes my heart happy. Um, but I like to be eclectic as well, so that's really fun. Okay, so this is the last one, you guys. Again, just a lot of really fun. Um, let's see. Enchanted Forest, Secret Gardens going that way, Fairy Hollows going that way. Look at that. Look at the little dresser with all the little goodies on it. And then the mushroom house. Oh my gosh, this is so fun, you guys. Thank you for heating up the show. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Okay, let's run this. And then, you guys, we're going to do the demo real fast, because we're creators. We like to create and we like to get ideas, right? So here we go. This one's running. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so here is what I'm going to be showing you guys. Now, this has two things printed on it, but this will be cut and sent just this one piece. But that was a lot of paper just for one. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is what it is essentially supposed to look like if you did it this way, right? But as I went through, there was extra pieces we made, and I was like, I'm not a put it together the way it comes kind of girl. So I did things a little bit different. When you'll see in my demo. So, but you're gonna get this page here with the cutouts. This is a fall fairy loaded envelope. Hello, Dee. How are you, my friend? Here you go. Here is the fairy. Isn't she pretty? Oh my goodness. So there's page 2, page 3. Some fussy cuts there. But you guys, fussy cuts aren't so bad. Not to say I'm not trying to get myself an AccuCut, just saying. And there we go. There's page 4. Okay, so this is a 4-page kit. I'm gonna pin it, and we're gonna do it as a random, you guys. Let me. Oh, that didn't work because that's giving you way too much, y'all. Let me edit it, and then. Oh my gosh, you guys. Drink more coffee, Jen. Drink more coffee. And it's definitely not 2 pounds worth of paper here. I'm just saying, y'all. Just saying. Okay, here we go. I think that's a better, okay. Did it change it on your guys' end? I hope so. Okay. So, this is what we're going to create with you guys. I think it's so good. Okay. So, you'll get these 4 pages with this kit, and then you're also going to get that front page half sheet that just kind of shows you inspiration of what you can make with it. So I'm going to run it again. Don't bid against each other because you guys can hold. I can print a million of these. Okay, so let me share with you guys what I'm doing. Okay, what I decided to do. I'm an outside the box kind of girl. I don't, So I cut 2 sheets of cardstock. I just went through my cardstock stash, and I found cardstock that I thought kind of coordinated with the colors in this. Okay, so there's a little pink, there's a little orangey yellow, there's a little brown. So I cut 2 sheets, you guys, and I cut them at 8.5 inches tall by 10.5 inches. No, 8 and a. Okay, let me look at this better. 8 1/4. Okay, 8 1/4 tall, 8 1/4 tall, and 10.5 wide. And then I scored it at 5 1/4. 5 1/4, you guys, okay? So this is going to be my outside page. This I want to be the inside page, okay? So I'm going to layer them up because this isn't double-sided. And also, I think it will add some stability to this project. So trying to see, maybe I had it flipped upside down. Nothing ever goes together 100% accurate, right? Okay, yep, I think that works out good. So I'm just going to grab my glue and glue this sucker together, and then we'll move on to the next step. I already inked all of my edges, you guys. So so that you guys didn't have to watch me ink them. But when you are doing, inking is kind of your preference if you want to ink or not. But I feel like if you're doing a, this glue is being stubborn, y'all. If you are doing multiple layers in your project, I think inking is a good thing to do because it gives it dimension. It separates those parts and pieces as you're going along. Let me run that again in case anyone wants to get in on that. Okay. While I'm waiting for my glue to get down to the nozzle here. Goodness sakes. I do have a new glue bottle, you guys, but I don't want to bust it out if I don't have to. Okay, I'm going to get the edge really good because I want that to stick really good. Okay, going across. So while I'm doing this, you guys, why don't you guys let me know in the comments, where are you watching from? What are you doing today besides watching me create on the whatnot? That's what my family calls it around here, the whatnot. What are you guys doing today? What's going on in your world? Okay, so this is the base of my project, and then oh, Oh, from Folsom, California. You're not that far away from me, my friend. Okay. So here is my thought on this, okay? The reason I decided to do it this way. Oh, see, I'm already making a mess with this glue. Is because she's our feature. Arizona, my Arizona friend. She's the feature, right? She's so pretty, y'all. And in the inspiration that we created, and I did base my base off of her size. In my inspiration, you guys, she's layered up. Like all this stuff goes on her. And I was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Topeka, Kansas, welcome in. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Like, she's too good to be covered up, y'all, in my mind. So we're not going to do that. We're going to leave her in all her beauty. Now, what I probably will do is find some kind of paper. I'm thinking, maybe an encyclopedia page that has, that's USA. You're in Arizona. We're in Arizona, my friend. Maybe something that has fairy information. Or maybe a page out of a fairy book. Something really cool could be layered on the back here. You also could stencil the back. You could, jot down and make this just you could get scrapbook paper and Peoria. Oh my goodness. I know exactly where you are, my friend. I'm an Arizona girl myself. I live in Oregon, but that is where I come from. So, um, y'all, I'm using this glue, but it is driving me crazy. Michigan. Hey, my friend, my husband is a huge Michigan fan. And everybody's like, "Are you from Michigan?" Because he wears, all the Michigan Wolverine attire. And everybody always like, um, "Are you, from Michigan and stuff?" And he's like, "No." And his story is like his reasoning for why he loves Michigan is so funny. It all has to do with coming from a little tiny town and only having a couple of channels, and football was on, and he picked Michigan because he liked their uniforms. That was his child brain and how he picked his favorite team. Oh my gosh, this glue, I tell you, it's driving me crazy, y'all. I did get like another bottle, so I'm just trying to use this stuff up at the very end. But it's driving me nuts. And then I won't be getting this anymore. Yeah, isn't that funny? It was so funny to listen to him tell, but so many people, "Are you from Michigan?" He's like, no. He's actually from very northern California. Um, we live in southern Oregon, and we are about 45 minutes from the California border. And we are about an hour and a half from his hometown in Northern California. So his mom is about an hour and a half from us. So, okay, y'all. So, yes, I grew up in Arizona, and then we moved here. This is the first time I've ever lived out of the state of Arizona. And oh, you have family all around us? Yeah, it's so much fun. Okay, look at how good that is. Her little house. Yeah, I'm just gonna layer that up right here on there. Okay, and layer that one on up. And then there's this little like tab that we can, I don't know, write something about the situation on there. So I'm just gonna add that on there. Drop the glue everywhere, y'all. Ugh. Okay. Oh, nope. I wanted to put that underneath. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Good thing we're using liquid glue and we can kind of fuss around a little bit. I wanted to put that under there. There we go. That's better. That's better. There we go. Okay. So here we go, you guys. That is page number 1 for me. Now she fits in there, and she's not She's not all covered up all the time. Like, she needed to be able to shine. So now we're opening her up, right? We're opening it up, and we're gonna do the next page. And so for that, I'm gonna do this one here with the flowers. Oop. Oh my gosh. I swear, y'all, I know what I'm doing, even though it doesn't seem like it, because the glue is driving me crazy. So I went to, everybody's been using the art glitter glue, right? And so I went to the lobby because this glue drives me crazy. And I went to the lobby to go find it, and I was like, oh, okay, you cannot find it at the lobby. They don't have it. So now I gotta go on and do some buying in other areas. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here on this side. So this does come with, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lisa. I'm like, all right, fine. Oh, fine, I'll get it from there. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I like, yeah, that's the one. So this comes with several of these little pockets, and the front cover doesn't need, or the, so what you could do if you're going to just use what comes in the kit, you could put some of these on the back of her, and layer them up that way, because there's more of these envelope pocket things than what you need for just the front, if that makes sense. So there we go. That one has all of its pockets. The next side has, look at how cute this one is with the mushrooms. Oh my goodness. Yes. So I don't know. A lot of people have been saying, I think you can get it on Amazon, but I think people have been talking about the art glitter glue. You can get them in, you can get it on scrapbook.com, I think was what somebody said. I think there's a bunch of places you can get it, but Amazon, okay. But you cannot get it at the lobby. I just can tell you that because that's where I went, assuming that they would have it. I don't know why I assume these things, but highly disappointed when I found out you couldn't. Okay, so there's that one. Now this is the biggest pocket out of all of them. Okay, that is the biggest one. And then there's one more pocket. Yes, one more. Oh yeah, yeah. None of them have it. Yeah, I didn't try Michael's, but I figured if the lobby didn't have it, then Michael's most likely isn't going to have it either. Those are the crafty places I have near me. Um, so I was one of those that was kind of sad when Joann's went out of business, just because, not that I shopped there a whole lot, but it was one more option I had. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you want to get things right then and there. Like, you don't want to wait. Okay, look at this fairy girl on this one. So these are all the fall fairies, and oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. So good. Okay, there she is. Isn't she so cute? Okay, here we go. I'm going, right, you go run in and grab something in on a pinch, you know what I mean? And I have them on 110 cardstock, my friend. 110-pound cardstock is where the fairies are coming from. Okay, so this one, you guys, I have, this one here. I'm just gonna tuck that in there. And then have this one here. I'm just gonna tuck that one on over here. Got a little, so these I'm just going to tuck around, and all the things, just give them a little home. Maybe I want, no, maybe I want that to go over there and this one to come over here. Just give them a little home. You can add them in later. I think she though, look at how cute she is. This kit is available. It's as a random pull right now. So I'm going to run it again and you can get all 4 pages. There it goes. It's running all 4 pages. It does not come with the base card stock though. Um, it does not come with the card stock. I just grabbed that out of my scrapbook stash just because I felt like I needed the beautiful big fairy at the front to shine, and I didn't want to cover her up. That's a personal preference, but okay. So here's this little fairy. I'm going to stick her down right here. Like this is her home and all the things, my friends. All the things. Okay. And then there's this happy fall right here. And I think that's going to go right over here. So we're going to stick that one down. If I get my glue to come out. It is almost out though, you guys. I'm just trying to like get it to give me all of its goodness before I move on to the brand new bottle that I bought. Because I was like, okay, fine. If I can't find the art glitter glue, I'll just get another one of these. But, because it's good in a pinch. Okay, so we've got this cute little tag. So I'm going to kind of just place that. Yeah, I think I want to place that back here. And then this cute little tree. Isn't that so cute? The pumpkins. Okay, and so I'm gonna put that right here. What I was thinking though, you guys, is there's this big space right here. Like, wouldn't that be perfect if you had like a notepad or if you wanted to place, like you wanted to make actual cards to give out, you could kind of put that in there as well. This would be a really cute setup if you wanted to add, maybe a gift certificate to go get some coffee, like some pumpkin spice coffee. Just saying, the season is coming. Now, this kit did come with a few extra pieces that I did not use. Yeah, like look at her. She's so good. She's so good. And then it had this one. I didn't cut this one out, but so this very easily, these 2 pieces could go on a card and make it so great. You could, punch a hole in this and attach it to a candy bar. You could attach it to a gift card, something like that. And that would be awesome, you guys, as a little gift. But this is the kit that I came up with. And again, I'm going to run it as a random. And you get the 4 sheets. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. You get the 4 sheets, but not the cardstock scrapbook paper. Thank you so much. And that was your first purchase with us, Lisa. We're so lucky to have you here. Thank you so much. You guys drop your favorite emoji for our new friend. And I'm going to run that one again. Here we go. In case anyone else wants to grab that. Traveling. Thank you so much. Traveling Anne, where do you travel to, my friend? And that was your first purchase. I love it. I love it. We're so lucky to have you. Thank you so very much. Okay. Where do you travel to, my friend? I love to travel. I've done 2 cross-country trips so far. I'm planning another one probably for this summer. Okay, that's running again if anyone else wants to get that. That is running. Okay, so you're going to get, let's do it. Let's show you guys again. You're going to get these 4 sheets, which equal this kit. And you can create it however you want. Like I said, when I created it as a loaded pocket. And this is what it was meant to look like. You're just going to get that one. I printed 2 on a sheet, but you're just going to get the one. It's supposed to look like that. That's like the inspiration of what the loaded pocket's supposed to look like. You do it however you want. Because like I said, once I got it all together, like printed out and looking at it, I saw this one like in person and I was like, I am not going to cover her up. She is too good. That's just craziness to me. So I changed it up because I can. I'm going to run it one more time in case anyone else wants to get their hands on this kit. And this probably will end up going into my bin eventually. Thank you so much, Kelly, for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for looking at that and playing along as I created her. She was a lot of fun, you guys. And okay, we're going to go back and we're going to flip through some of our items again for those that have not seen them yet, you guys. And then after we flip through the Wonderland items, we might take a sneak peek and look at some other things that are not Wonderland, because we have the opportunity of staying on a little bit longer on this train, and so we're gonna stick around for you guys. Oh, I better put my glue away, y'all. Oh, okay, put my glue away. Okay. So I'm going to run these again. These are what I call my claim prints. So that means they are not in the computer system, except for the, let me find it again, the Bramblewick set, you guys. This is a mega set is what I'm calling it. And I'm going to pin it really quick because I was planning on running that as a claim. And my friend Karen was like, I want them all. So I figured I would just do it that way. And that way, if somebody wanted all 19 sheets, they could just buy it in one little bite. But what I do is with my claims, they are $2 a piece, and then you buy 5, you get 1 free. So feel free to swipe when you see one that you want, and I'll put your name on it. And then don't bid against each other though, you guys, because we do have we have plenty. I can print as many as we need. So I don't want you guys to pay more than what you need to pay. Well, hello, my friend. How are you? Okay, so again, $2 a print. And so I pinned it right there for you. And here we go. So if you see something you really want, you just swipe to claim it. I'll write your name on it and then we'll move on to the next one. So here we go. Don't swipe against each other. Here is the Fall Fairy bingo card number 1. Got to get a drink of coffee because, yep. Okay, thank you for looking at that one. Here is Fall Fairy bingo number 2. Again, my idea of after talking with Indy of the Wonderland theme was fairies and Alice and Narnia, all the things, you guys, all the wonderful little lands that we think of. So this page here has the words and phrases at the bottom, has the tabs, and then it has the tags, you guys. So you're going to get all of that on this one. Okay, so here's my question. Are you guys ready to start buying Halloween yet? That was a question me and Little Miss Crafty, who was my mod on here too. That was a question we had. Here is some fussy cuts for Alice, you guys. That was a question we were wondering, is are you guys ready to jump into Halloween crafting yet? Is that something that people are doing right now? Are you thinking that way? Thank you for looking at that one. Here is the Alice bingo cards. Oh, Dee says yes, she's all about it. Okay, Dee. Okay, Alice bingo cards. And you guys, it looks to me, the way we generated this, it looks like the numbers correlate the way they're supposed to. So I think you could use these and actually pull bingo numbers and they would line up. And it would be just fine. And they do not appear to duplicate. So I think you would get 4 different bingo cards right here. Thank you so much. Here's the second Alice bingo cards. Different from the first set. There we go. And as we're running these, you guys, I would appreciate it if you would hit that share button. If you would, oh, thank you so much, Dee. Dee, do you want me to run the first set again, or are you good with just this one? Let me know, my friend. Run the second. Okay. So here's that one again that you did not already get. And there we go. That one is running. Aren't these good? I just thought they were so fun. We all love a good bingo card, y'all. I don't, you can't go wrong with it, right? Thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate you. Okay. I'm going to run this one just one more time, just in case anybody else decided they needed it as well. And then, but you guys, at any time, you guys can always ask me to rerun something or whatever. Oh, fun. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, my friend. Um, okay, here is some Alice library cards, you guys. Doesn't have anything on the back. I did not add a print on the back, so there we go. Get a little bit closer so you guys can see her. Dee's about it. Thank you so much, Dee. I appreciate you. I'm gonna run it again, just in case anybody else, because I don't want you guys swiping against each other because I don't want you to pay more than you need to. So, because I can print these all day long, y'all. Thank you so much. Okay, this one, you guys, this is Alice. This is a fall Alice, and these are meant to be, just little journaling cards or, whatever. But I tried to make some fall stuff because we're kind of in that season. So there we go. Fall inspired Alice journaling cards. Okay, and go. There we go. Dee says, yes, please. Thank you so much, Dee. And I'm going to run it one more time just to make sure nobody else needs it. There we go. I found this is the best method for this. Is just to run them and then write your name on the back in pencil. I can always erase the pencil later, right? And then I know who got what, right? There we go. And then these are my copies to create with down the road. So here we go. This is a fall fairy set. And again, I think these are good enough. You could just cut them and put them in a frame. So good. And I know my friend Little Miss Crafty, she does that with my horse prints. She lives in Kentucky. And they're all about the derby horses around there, you know what I mean? So she buys my horse prints that I have in the bin. I think I have them in the bin. And she frames them in, nice frames. And she sells those like hotcakes, y'all. Like, it's so nice that I have something that helps another seller out. Here we go. So these are all fall fairy themed. Thank you for double tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys doing that. That really helps out the algorithm and getting people to come on in and see what we have going. Look at this one. She is so sweet. Doesn't she just look so innocent? She just looks so innocent. I love her wings. I love her wings. I know the last Sandra, however she says it, I know she was talking about she loves the watercolor look, and that's kind of the vibe I get from this one, you know. Watercolor, muted, sweet. Thank you for looking. Now look at this chick. She looks like she has a headdress on, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm thinking like, if I had a place to wear this to, I would totally make me one of those. Just saying. Just saying. Anybody else with me on that? Because it just looks cool. It just looks really fun and cool. Forget the feathers. We need to make it out of fall leaves, y'all. So that one is running. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of do this number. If you guys want me to run it, you let me know on these ones because I don't know. I love the feathers on these though, or dang it, the wings on these though. They look like the fall leaves. They're so good. And then this one, she's all about the mushrooms. And then, so if you guys want me to run any of those, you let me know. But this one where she has the deer. I was asking earlier, like, how do you say plural deer? Like, deers sounds weird, right? I don't think it's necessarily wrong, but it sounds weird. Okay. Deer. Oh, like you just don't put an S on it. Because, like, you're like talking about plural for octopus, and it's like octopi, like, or cacti for cactus. So, I mean, like, there are certain ways you say things plural, and I always like, look at those deers, and then I'm like, that sounds really not right. Okay, y'all, did you know this is called a nymph? A nymph. I asked my son, who is into this kind of folklore type stuff. Look at her. She's so sweet though. And he told me that's how you pronounce that. Look at her though. She's so good. She's so good. She could be framed. She could be framed. Now, I kind of love this one because this is the season we're kind of getting into when we're talking about like otherworldly, um, Halloweeny type situation. Like this is kind of it's there, but it's not like spooky there. You know what I mean? So good. Okay. So then my son told me when he was looking at what I was talking about, he says this is what he considers and has ever seen as a nymph. So maybe that baby girl is going to eventually turn into this. I don't know. But it's like it's a tree, fairy, woodland creature, right? So good. This one though, I'm like, ooh, is she a deer and then she turns into the nymph? Like, is she a changer? Does she swap her body from one to the other? Well, hello, Tina Holler. Tina Roller Hauling Memories. Oh my gosh, I always want to call you like blend your things all together. Thank you for sharing the show, my friend. I appreciate you. If you guys are just joining, this is a claim. So you just claim what you want. Don't bid against each other because I can print a million and I don't want you to pay too much. But we are showing what I consider to be Wonderland creators. Thank you for heating up the show. I appreciate you. Wonderland little creatures and outside of just Alice and her friends. So I was thinking fairies and Narnia and all the places that are so much fun. So here we go. I love this look. Like, I would totally want to be there. Thank you. And then this is the last one for the nymph, but this one really looks to me like a fairy. I don't know. Like, so you can kind of consider it wherever, whatever you want. But thank you so much. Okay, so now you guys, this is the world that I created. And we named it, me and my AI assistant, we named it Bramblewood or Bramblewick. Okay, so Bramblewick is what I created, and I did put it in. Oh, I need to go into the buy it now and do it. I did put it in a mega set because I did have somebody ask to buy them all. So that way it was easier for her. So there it is. I pinned it at the bottom. I'm going to do another giveaway, you guys. Anybody can jump into that. So there we go. Get in that giveaway. And then I'm going to share with you guys this little world that I created. And you guys can get them one at a time if you don't want all 19 of them, which is totally fine. What I did when I created this, I told my assistant that I wanted it to be Alice in Wonderland meets Fairy World meets Narnia. Like, I want all the things all in one little world. And so this is what we came up with. And so I wanted, though, every sheet to be able on its own to be worth having. Like, you don't need the whole collection to make it work, but at the same time, the whole collection works together, if that makes sense. So these ones are double-sided, so that if you cut out, let's say, the tag or the label card, journaling card, that you had something kind of pretty but muted on the other side. It's not just blank. So here we go. This is the first sheet, and it's got a little bit of everything, you guys, and the fairies. That rabbit's so cute, y'all. So here we go. I'm going to run this, and again, it's the same thing. You just claim it by swiping, and then I can print as many as needed on this one. And so don't bid against each other. And then if you buy 5, you get a 6th. Thank you so much, Traveling. You get a 6th one for free. Okay, I'm going to run that again for the same page, in case anyone else wants to grab one. So that's this one right here with the rabbit and the fairy. Thank you so much. And I didn't want to write on it because we do have a pretty back, and yeah. Oh, run it again. Sure, I'll do that again, Dee. Okay. Here we go. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for heating up the show. I appreciate you guys. We had someone, thank you, Dee. We had someone not be able to make their spot after mine. So I'm going to try to see if I can keep y'all happy for some extra time. So I appreciate you guys. So I might be showing you guys some of my Halloween stuff that I have. Thank you for looking at this one. So stick around. Stick around. Share it with your friends. Oh, hey, it's okay. If I can do it, I will. So this one has that same muted on the back. And there we go. We've got the fox, but I love this little mouse. Like, he's all about studying and writing and all the things, you guys. It's got the flags in there, the teapot, all the things that you need. This could be so good for an Alice book. It could be good just in general. Just a book in general. You just throw that on there, a storybook, so many good things. Thank you so much for looking at that one. Oh, this one, you guys, again, I created this world, and then I was like, well, now we need a map of the world and all the different little places that you would be going if you found this little place. So you got 2 different maps, and then you just have like a print here that you could use for, make a tag, make a snippet, all the things. And then the back does have a bolder pattern on there. So here we go. We're going to do this one. You guys, this is how my brain thinks, like once I start creating, I'm like, oh, and then we need this, and oh, we need that. And we ended up with 19 sheets, and I was like, yeah, if I was I could just continue. Everything I make could end up being a million sheets. Now, this one I thought it would be so fun to have, like the little tree houses, like put the little doors in the trees and where do they live? And we have a winner. Betsy, I'm going to be sending you something special in your package. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you being here. You guys stick around. Stick around. We have another giveaway coming in a little bit. Okay, so here we go. This is a fussy cut, and this is all about the tree homes. We got some fairies on there. Betsy's in on it. I love the little like hedgehoggy guy. Okay, Betsy, you got this one. Okay. And then let's run it again in case someone else needs this. There we go. So we live up in the woods, y'all. And so I have, thank you for looking at that one, you guys. I appreciate you. I have a tree that is like right at the front of my driveway. And we made a retention wall right behind the tree. And this one does have a backing, you guys. Um, and so I started buying like the little fairy doors, um, and putting it on the retention wall so that it's like it's a little fairy garden kind of thing. Okay, I just thought it was kind of fun. So here's this one. There we go. Okay, let's run this one, see if anyone needs it. I appreciate you guys double tapping on the screen, keeping the algorithm up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Again, as I'm running my prints, it is buy 5, get 1 free. So when I do my normal claim shows that isn't on a train, um, oh, yes, yes, I am. I'm about 2 miles off of the Rogue River, my friend. Um, this one has the back here. But when I do my normal claim shows, you guys, normally it's like you just claim and then I give you an invoice at the end. But for the train, I thought, no, I better do it like this so that it'd be a little bit easier to keep track of everybody. So here's this one again with the back. We had a fire actually just on the other side of the river from us. Somebody on I-5, a trucker, blew a tire and started a fire. So it was about, thank you guys for looking at that. It was about 3 miles from my house the other day, and it's about a week ago. And yeah, I got some crazy pictures of it because and we went down and looked at it, and I got some crazy pictures of it. I wish Whatnot would let us do like where we could add pictures in during our shows and stuff. But anyways, um, because we have had fires, of course, because we live, in Oregon and we get wildfires all the time. But we've never had a fire that close. And it grew really, really fast. Unfortunately, the wind was going like crazy, but no houses were lost, no one was hurt. And it's one of those things where every year we get ready for fire season. And I have 4 kiddos, you guys, and that one's got a different background. Look at how cute that is. Um, so we talked to the kiddos and we're like, okay, so here's the thing. We have to always be prepared to evacuate, you know what I mean? Because we live in the woods. But and I've lived through a evacuation for a fire, you guys. We were living in Arizona when they had their largest wildfire, and we were evacuated. But so I'm running this one, you guys, if anyone wants it. But I tell the kids, of course, humans are number one important. Like we're number one on the list. Our animals are number two, right? We do have quite a bit of animals. If you didn't hear, I do have 2 piglets right now. But we've had sheep, we have goats, we have dogs, of course, cats. Um, so, um, it's one of those things where, okay, animals come up next, and then, um, like, make a list. So my kids make a list every year at the beginning of fire season. They make a list of the things that not you can live without anything, right? You can live without anything, but um, look at this. This is all about the mushroom houses. All about the mushroom houses on this one. I love that one little the little like thing, right? Um, so I tell them, make a list of things that you would be sad if you didn't have. And if we have time, then you go down your list and you grab those things. Um, and the thing is, you think you could be so prepared for evacuation and stuff, but when it comes to it, like it sends you into a panic and your brain almost can't even think. And so if you have a list, then you could just go through and grab those things. And so we've done that for, a long time. And, but yeah, so yeah, we live 2 miles from the Rogue River. It's pretty amazing. We have about 3 acres here, and our neighbors are not super close, which is my husband's favorite thing. Okay, you guys, this one here, all about the fussy cuts. It's not backed because you're gonna stick these down on something. You know what I mean? So, but it's got all the elements. I mean, this one makes me think of Alice. This one makes me think of Narnia. Then we've got the beautiful fairy over here, and look at that deer. Oh my gosh. I love it. So it's got all the things on this one for the fussy cuts, you guys. So I'm gonna run that one. There we go. So that one's running. If anyone needs that. Again, even though we're in Wonderland, you guys, these kinds of things can go in any kind of journal, any kind of project. Okay, so as I was creating this world, I said, oh my gosh, we need a town sign. We need neighborhood signs. So all these creatures live in this town, and um, these are the street signs for their little neighborhoods. So let's see. We've got the Whispering Hollow. We've got Mushroom Grove, Enchanted Forest, Crystal Pond, the Forgotten Ruins, the Hidden Caverns. So Storybook Meadow. So much fun, you guys. So many fun little details here. Um, There we go. I'm running this one. So that one is running, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Get some more coffee. Okay, I'm going to run that one again. Thank you, Bets. I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. This one is running again. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And here we go, another fussy cut with the fairy, the fox. This owl looks like it could just totally go in Harry Potter. I'm just saying, but this little hedgehog, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I think he's my favorite on this page. Here we go. It's just fun. It's fun to create these. Obviously we're using our AI assistant to help us because I can't I can't be an artist on these, y'all. Like I'm a stick figure kind of girl. But it's fun to like give all the details of what's in my brain and what I want to see and tweak all the things to make it happen. Now, here we go. This is like the town's gallery wall of all the creatures and but I thought, how cute would these be cut out and made into magnets, you guys? Oh my gosh, so adorable. So I'm going to run this sheet. There we go. That one's running. Just super, super cute. And of course, they all have their own little character, you know. Thank you for looking at that one. And here we go. This is like town square down here. We've got like, there's what the town kind of starts looking like. That little owl. Oh my goodness. So there we go, you guys. This one, gonna give this one a run. There we go. That one's running. If anyone needs this one, I actually think this one would be really cute. I could take this fussy cut right there and put it into, I'm making journaling, um, a journal for my daughter and my husband who went to London. And there were some buildings that look kind of like, or neighborhoods that kind of look like that. Now this one, you guys, it is double-sided. I just took a bunch of the prints that were on the backs of some of those sheets and made just a print sheet, things that you could make snippets out of. You could cut your own tags out of it, and things like that. So I like to have coordinating prints available. So I just did that one. If anyone would like to get their hands on this one, thank you so much. And let's see, is this the last one? It is. This is the last one for this one, you guys. So this one is another fussy cut. Well, hello, hello, my friend. The fairy, the bunny, the little hedgehog. Oh my gosh, the little hedgehog. Look at this little mouse. She's so cute, y'all. Okay, so then I like the dresser. I like the dresser right there. I think that that's really fun. We've got Enchanted Forest, The Secret Garden, and Fairy Hollow written down in here. And then a tiny spark can light up big dreams, y'all. Oh, look at that. Here we go, you guys. Again, I made up this world. And you're not going to find it anywhere else, but I'm happy to bring it to y'all. So thank you so much for looking at that, you guys. Check out my bin. I have quite a bit in the bin that you can get as actual kits and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to share with you guys, for those that are new into the room. This is the demo that I made. This is the fall fairy loaded pocket, but I made it into a little bit more of a booklet than a pocket because I didn't want to cover this girl up. Like, she's too good. She's too good. So I made that. So the kit will not come with the scrapbook paper. I just grabbed that out of my stash. But it's got all these pockets that you can do, and then fussy cuts and tags and more fussy cuts. And look at this. Oh, come out. Look at this girl. She's so good. She's so good, y'all. So there's that. So I'm going to pin that as a random, you guys. That's going to be pinned as a random if anyone would like to have that kit. It's 4 sheets. So hello, welcome in. So the 4 sheets you would get, this would be not one of the sheets, but that is the sample of what the loaded pocket could look like for your inspiration. But here are the 4 sheets. There's number 1, number 2. Again, I didn't want to cover her up. Like, she's too good. Just saying, just saying. It's like I get this vision going, and then once I actually have it like in hand, printed out, I'm like, oh, I can't do that. So, okay, so all 4 of those sheets you would get, you guys, for this loaded pocket. And I like to have inspiration images though. I don't always follow them, and if I can get my assistant to do it right, then I offer them, but it's not always the easiest thing to get them to do, if you know what I mean. But yes, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys being here, looking at all of the things. And so let's go do something a little bit different since we are here together for a little extra time. Now, you guys, bear with me. This is not, um, ooh, look at this. Look at this stack of things that I have available. Um, this, you guys, is not going to be Fairyland related, okay? So just bear with me, but we have extra time together, so we might as well. So here we go. I want to share with you guys though, I did make, well, this could be technically part of that. Hold on, let me grab a couple of things I think are really fun, and then we can go from there. Um, because I think we have some things that are pretty fun. You guys might like it. Some Halloween things, and but I want to, there we go, and that one. Okay, here are the ones I really want to show you, and then we'll see what we have time for. And I am going to run another giveaway before the end of the show because we have time. So stick around. Stick around. Okay, so this, you guys, I'm going to see if I have it in here to pin real fast. Well, it would help if I click the right button. Here we go. Now, these, you guys, if you see anything in my bin that says summer, outside of the witch the summer witch one, the things that are in my bin for summer will be retiring at, yeah, this one, will be retiring at the end of the month, you guys. So if you want those, snag them up. But here we go, you guys. This is going to be the Witchy Wildflower Prince. Thank you so much for purchasing that. You can get the item that is pinned at the bottom, and you would get all of them, okay? All of these, there's 14 prints altogether. But if you want just one or two, or, just a few of these, we can definitely do them in a claim. So let's go back to the claim section. And, but if you wanted to get the whole set, you can, go into the bin and get those. Okay. So here we go, you guys. These are so much fun. Um, just things that you would have in your witches, like your spell book. I plan on putting this into a spell book myself. I think this is going to would be so much fun for that. So are witches part of Wonderland? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, could be, maybe, right? I mean, they're kind of not real, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe Wonderland could even include, like, Harry Potter. I don't know. You tell me, you guys. What do you think? Here's this one, you guys, if anyone needs this one. So good. That kind of looks like a coffee grinder. I know it's like pressing the flowers down, but from afar, it kind of looks like a coffee grinder. There we go. We've got this one here. I just love that this is, it's like witchy, but it's not dark. It's kind of light and like the fun side of witches, I guess, fun side of witches. Here we go. And then, you guys, after this, I do have another, right? I do have, oh, I agree. I agree. I do have another witch set, you guys, that I'm going to share with you guys. So here's this one. This is just, yeah, so good. I love this one. I thought this was so good. Thank you so much. And again, you could stop at, 5 pages, but why would you when you can just keep going? I'm so like that. I have a hard time stopping. Once I get going, it's like I just want to keep having all the things, and the next, the next image, the next one, the next one, So, oh yes, that would be so good, my friend. I agree with you. I agree. That would be so good. There we go. There's this one. I love the little like nighttime scene on that. There we go. Like I said, it's witchy, but it's not over the top. Okay. So I'm gonna go kind of quickly through these. Let me know if you want me to run one of them, and I will do that. But just kind of share with you guys what is left in this kit. Um, that one. One of these is like my favorite. I did not design these particular ones. I actually have a I know it's great, right? This one I actually have a license to manipulate and to bring to you. So this one I didn't, but there are a lot of my printables that I did design myself. So I'm kind of getting away from doing the licensed prints, and starting to make more of my own now that I have a little bit more time. Um, I know. You got to kind of give and take a little bit. And, I have a print that is, I think it's summer fashion, maybe. That Little Miss Crafty, who was in here earlier modding, she cut it apart and fussy cut some of the elements out and put them into a junk journal piece that she did. And oh my gosh, it was so good, you guys. Like, yeah. I love when you can see people create things that are a little bit different than what your brain had put together. And I think that's what's great about these kinds of things is that you can have um, the same thing just recreated over and over again by a different mind, and it's just amazing. So okay, this one, you guys, I just put this one out. I released it this last week. Oh no, where is it? Okay, hold on one second. Let me go in here and find it. I gotta put it in. I wasn't planning on doing these ones, so I did not add it. But I can do it really fast. Um, you know what? Here's the thing is when we think of witches, we don't think of I mean we think of the same thing, right? And it doesn't have to be like that. It can be, oh my goodness, would you just give me what I want? Sorry, y'all. Trying to get what not to move this over. But I did just, you guys, I just put this out into the whatnot world. I was holding it back because I am in a train coming up, and you guys can bookmark it, but um it is let's see. What is it called? It's called Creeping It Crafty. Creeping It Crafty raid train. And so I wanted to create something special just for that. And this was one of the things I created. And then I ended up creating something else. And so we decided that this one could go live and be put out in the masses. And then um, the other one I'll do special for that train. So I pinned it at the bottom, you guys. This is for the whole set all 15 pages if you want to get it that way. It is in the bin. And then we're going to do it as a claim. So you guys can get parts and pieces if you want. If you don't want everything that comes in the kit, you could do that. So the claim, $2 a print, and then buy 5 get 1 free. So here we go, you guys. This is Folk Magic and Moonlight. It is made to yeah, you know what I'm saying. So good, you guys. Okay, so here's the tags, you guys. I'm gonna run it and let's get it going. There we go. But I love folk art. That little spider has like a heart on it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Thank you for looking at that one. Here we go. This is the corner tucks. Let's do that. This would be really cute if you made like a little card, put this little tuck on it, and then put a gift card underneath. How cute would that be? So that one's running. Thank you so much for looking at that. This is the labels for this set. And you've got your journaling cards here, your tabs, your little word snippets, and your labels, everything you would need. There we go. Gonna run that one. Thank you, Indy. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you. Okay. Now we're jumping into the actual signature pages, you guys. Now, these are made to be part of a signature, but you totally could use these in other ways. Where the lines are here, you could put a picture and put it in a scrapbook. You could frame this. I mean, there's so many things you could do. So, if it has more space here in the front of it, the back is double sided with a bolder print, you guys. So I'm gonna get that a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see. There we go. So here's this one. We'll start with this page for number 1. And again, if you claim it, swipe. Don't swipe against each other though, because I can print how many ever we need, and I don't want you guys to pay too much. So thank you so much. Here is the next page. Again, with that same back to it. Thank you for double tapping the screen. I appreciate you guys. Oh, cute. I love that, Indy. What a cute idea. Yeah, I love that. I just, I love Halloween, but I don't love all the yick. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's so like for my kids, I didn't let them be anything scary for Halloween until they were almost teenagers. Like right around 10, I started like being a little more like letting them do their things. At 13, it's like a cutoff. They can't trick or treat anymore once they turn 13. And because then it's just like, I don't know, it's obnoxious to have teenage kids coming to the door for candy. Um, you guys, this one would be great for like an outside cover or an inside cover or a middle of a signature spread. And it does have the bolder background. Um, so anyway, so my kids stopped trick or treating at 13, but my daughter, because we don't live where people go trick or treating. You know what I mean? Like we're up in the woods. No one's coming up here. And so I don't decorate anymore, which is so sad. Um, I have done little things for my kids. Like one year I put spider webs. I waited till they went to sleep and I put spider webs all over their doors. and spiders. And so when they woke up in the morning and opened their door, they had to go through the spider webs to get out. And then one year I put spiders crawling across the ceiling in the kitchen. Like, I try to do fun things. My boys now stay home and watch a scary movie on Halloween. My daughter still dresses up, you guys, and she's 17, and she goes downtown and just hangs with her friends. They don't really trick or treat. They just go hang out and dress up and be silly. So I figured, well, that's kind of harmless, so it's fine. We let her do that. Um, but like for Halloween a couple years ago, you guys, this one, because it does have more of a dense pattern on the front. The backside I did mute down a little bit so that you could put something back there if you needed to. So that's what these are going to look like on the backs. Um, so I don't know if you guys know, if you go to the Dollar Tree, it is $2 a sheet, my friend, and if you buy 5, you get the sixth one for free. You get a sixth one sent to you from me for free. Um, So, um, if you go to the Dollar Tree, you guys, you can get like little bags that are supposed to be like blood bags, you guys. So I bought those one year, I think like 2 years ago. And when the boys sat down to drink their or to watch their scary movie, I presented those to them with red juice inside of them. And so just doing little things like that. But Halloween, I don't know. It's a fun holiday, but it's definitely, I think, for kids more than. But it's fun to decorate for and to think outside the box. And I have pictures of my grandparents when my mom was a teenager, I think. They would have all these parties, these Halloween parties, and oh my gosh. That is, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Uh but yeah, they would have a all kinds of, there's all these pictures of them all dressed up, and I think that's fun. I don't know, I as an adult, I don't think I've ever been to a Halloween party. Just because I've always had kids, you guys. I had my first son when I was 19, so I never really dove into being a wild adult. I didn't allow myself to be able to do that. So maybe I'll be a wild old person once my kids are out of the house. Oh my gosh. This one's running, y'all. Thank you so much. And then this is the last one for this one. It's kind of like, wow. Wow, Indy, that is insanely awesome. Okay, this one could be like your cover page, it could be on the inside. Um, you don't know how to adult. Oh my gosh. I don't like to be an adult. I'm such a playful person. Like even with my kids, unless I have to be like stern and the mean mom and all of that. But I like to be playful, y'all. But I'm one of 5. And thank you for looking at that. That's that whole set. I'm one of 5. So um there's a lot, there's a lot to a big family. My mom has um my mom has 15 grandkids, and 4 of them are mine. So, yeah. Okay, here we go, you guys. Let me pin this one. I did finally get these in the system. And I do have actual bingo cards in the bin as well, if you are looking for authentic bingo cards. Okay. I don't have them in the thing, so I'll just run them as a I'm going to run them as a claim anyways, so, but I didn't pull them over to the show. So let's, so this is Halloween bingo card number 1. This one has the, it has the spider web, the spider, the haunted house, and the moon with the bats. So I'm going to run that one. There we go. Yeah, that's really cool, Indy. That's quite the legacy. Here is number 2. So this one has the spider, the ghost, the crow, and the jack-o'-lanterns. There we go. So that one's running. You guys, we did it. We've been together for almost 2 hours, and thank you for everyone that has stuck with me and hung out. I have one more set I want to share with you guys that you guys have not seen on this show yet. Let me do my last giveaway though. For all y'all that have been here, anyone can get in on it. And I'm just going to be sending you something fun, Wonderlandy. Wonderlandy. Is that even a thing? Sure it is. We'll make it a thing. This is the other witch one that I had. Now I do have some witch. I have the Little Witch number 1 and number 2 in the bin, you guys. And that one, you guys, I don't have it printed, but it's so cute. And one of those is Little Miss Crafty's favorites. She's ordered like several of them. But they're really, really cute. And they would be really, really cute if you had littles that you wanted to give something fun to do. And you could work on your actual witchy prints and projects with the littles and let them work on the ones that are fun and sweet and all that. So check those out in the bin. So here we go. I'm going to do these. I pinned it earlier. I do have it in I have it pinned down below. I have it in the bin. If you want to get all 7, you could do that. So this is probably going to be the last one that we're going to run, you guys. And you guys, do me a favor, hit the share button, double tap the screen, do all the things so that we can get as many people in here as possible to raid into our next seller here in just about 5 minutes. We're going to be going into Craft Supply Emporium, you guys. And so here we go, you guys. This I absolutely love. Now it says summer witch, and again, this is going to stay in there till the end of October, but it doesn't look that summery to me, and I kind of love that. Again, this is going to go into my spell book that I'm going to be making because this is awesome. Now, when I look at this, I think if you were a witch, you probably would look like this, right? You're not going to be like calling attention to yourself. You don't want to be burned at the stake, right? All the things. So here we go. Look at this one. It's so good. So there you go. I'm going to run this one. And again, my prints are $2. Thank you for double tapping the screen. $2, buy 5, get 1 sent to you for free. There you go. Thank you for looking at that one. Here we go. Oh, did I do that twice? I think this is the one I did twice. Yes, I need to take that out of. I printed it twice, y'all. So, here is the next one. Now, this girl right here, she kind of makes me think of like a gypsy. Maybe she's like a gypsy witch. Just saying. She kind of looks like that to me. So good, though. There we go. So, like I said, I love the frog in there. I do have like a summer frog printable in there in my bin, and that always kind of cracks me up because I love frogs, y'all. I remember as a kid, I would take and I would go out to my uncle's farm. And if those of you that are familiar with Arizona, um, we lived in Mesa, Arizona, and we would go. My mom would take us. I would spend a week every summer in Queen Creek, Arizona, at my uncle's farm, and oh my gosh, the frogs out there. We would just have the most fun catching them and playing with them. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, here we go. Here we go. This is the next page. Look at that moth. How cool is that? I love the cat, of course. Of course, you gotta have the cats when you're thinking about witches. There we go. So that one's running. Get in the giveaway, you guys. It's gonna pull in just about 10 seconds. So if you're not already in there, get in that giveaway. Thank you so much. Thank you for double tapping the screen. You guys hit that share button. Let's get some more friends in here so that when we go see our next friend, we have a lot to bring over. Thank you so much, MCP gal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Here is the last one we're going to run of this set, you guys. And then we're going to raid, y'all. We're going to raid. I appreciate everyone being here. Hey, I'm glad it worked out, Indy. I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad I had enough to show for 2 hours. I don't always think that I would have enough. But you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys being here. Let's go see our next friend. Give her all the love when you get in there. Share, hit the share button. Even if you don't have anybody to share it with, if you just copy the link, it's going to be so much help to them. But you share, you double tap the screen, you comment, you give them emojis, all the things, and give all the love to them when we go over there. We're going to be going into our friend at Craft Supply Emporium, see what she has going on. I gotta type her in and find her. There she is. She's waiting for us, y'all. So let's head on over, give her all the love. Thanks you guys so much for being with me today. Bye, guys.